friends, welcome to the Party Piece channel. I am finally back from Electric Forest. This was my first Electric Forest, and I'm happy to bring you some content that I felt like I was missing when I was researching the festival. So this particular video is going to be about the brunch. That would be the brunch that's located at the Woodlands. You can buy daily passes for it, or you can buy like an entire week or weekend pass for the brunch. The Party Piece and I did the entire week, and so that included Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday brunch. And the brunch went from 10:30 a.m. to, 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., something like that. It was several hours, but it was really good. Honestly, in the reviews that I was searching leading up to the festival, not only were they hard to find, but a lot of it was bad reviews, and I was pretty shocked because my experience was not bad at all. Like, I really thought this was an amazing experience. I highly recommend it, especially to anybody flying into the festival. And it felt like it just provided so much more of an experience than I would have gotten if I had not done it. And to be honest, the food was excellent. I feel like the only thing lacking was there maybe could have been a little bit more like vegetables included, but for the brunch as a whole, getting, 2 comped drinks with it and all of the selection that they had, like, this was a great deal. So I'll drop some information next about like what it actually came with and what the cost was. It was about $55 or so per day, but that did include 2 comped drinks. So it was either breakfast drinks, so you could get like mimosas or Bloody Marys, and then if you didn't drink at all, they did have mocktails, or you could do just like water, electrolyte, juice, orange juice, apple juice, anything like that. Yeah, and so here's our video on what our experience was like. Good morning. We are on our way to the Woodlands brunch of Good Life, and I just wanted to share with everyone what that's like.
I'm hungry. Get in my belly. Hello. It appears we've come up on a bit of a line. We are the early risers. Brunch opens at 10. It is 10:22. And so I don't do lines, honey. I don't do lines. So we're just going, I do other lines, but not these lines. And so it appears we're going to have to wait.
It is right behind me at the Sherwood Forest entry. That is where you'll go in. I did just want to pop in here and add that although you do see a line upon our entry, that was Thursday, and I wanted to make it clear that the lines were only there on the first day. So Thursday was the longest wait, and it was really just because, everybody's excited. There wasn't a lot going on the night before, so people were up particularly early that day. And then there was a check-in process for like the beginning of the brunch. But once we moved into like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this brunch experience, there were no lines. Like, we would just walk directly in. The bars sometimes had like 2 or 3 people in line, but they were very quick because the drinks were not, you weren't getting charged for them. So there wasn't really much to wait for. So they were just serving and the lines were moving very quickly. So I did just want to point those couple of things out and then move on with the video. Okay, we got our plate for our hot food. We got our tickets for our drinks. You get 2 of the comped drinks. And we are now in the line for our food. So you have to use the tickets
on the day that they're issued, so it has the day and the time written on the bottom. I suppose in years past you'd be able to like take them to other vendors and get drinks, but they make them use them here at brunch. And if you're lucky enough to be my friend, well, my friends are just gonna have extra drinks.
After the first recording of this video, I realized there was a couple of points that I did not touch on, so I'm back to add those here. First off being the amount of passes you get through each line. So the cold line or cold food line, you can have unlimited passes while you're in the brunch. As many times as you'd like. You can refill on fruit, Pop-Tarts. I think there was soft serve ice cream, coffee, different things. The other line, the hot food line, you only get one pass through. At no point did I feel like they were underserving. In fact, they very generously served all the plates, but I highly suggest you load up on that first, on your only pass through the hot line. That way you can get more than enough food. The second point being that the bar lines, they're separate from the food lines, so you walk across the venue to the other side and you can hop in a bar line. I only wish that they had, I guess, announced to bring cash into the brunch, because the first time that I showed up, I didn't have any cash on me. Most of the festival is cashless, so it just didn't dawn on me to bring that. And yeah, I didn't get to tip my bartenders on that first day. So that is a suggestion from me to you guys, is that just remember to bring in cash. Another situation that we ran into was that one of our friends broke her phone and was concerned that she may not have access to the brunch anymore. So we did find out that there is a list at the door, upon check-in. They find you on a list, and that will grant you access throughout the weekend. So although you do have a check-in process where they scan a barcode, if you lost your phone, broke your phone, any circumstance of that nature, you are covered and your name is still on the list to have access to eat every day. So that was helpful. And that's a wrap. I hope that this video included answers to all of your questions. As I mentioned in the beginning, I know that it was really hard for me to find content, especially on these brunch and experience packages for the forest. So I really, really wanted to make this to help others find out, what they are getting themselves into when they purchase these things, and what is included. If you still have questions, feel free to drop them in our comments, or you can also reach out to us on our other socials. We are on Instagram at PartyLikeaP. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to smash that like button. If you'd like to hear additional content on other parts of Electric Forest that I will be releasing soon, go ahead and hit subscribe so you do get those notifications when we make our new posts. And love you guys. Happy Forest.